Hi, I'm just trying to make this kind of quick. I got my hands on another HP ProBook here. The people that listed it on Craigslist said it just quit working. Um, the speakers weren't working right. They couldn't hear it. So they put it up for free. Now, I've had this a couple weeks, probably 3 weeks. Um, I really lucked out on this one because as soon as they listed it, within 5 minutes I saw the ad under free. I contacted them. I said I can be there in 15 minutes. This is the price today of what these ProBooks go for, $126. Now, when I got this ProBook, it was in pristine condition. I mean, no scratches, no scuffs, perfect screen. Everything that needs to work worked. As soon as I got it home, I took the back off. There's no sticker marks, no goo, no nothing. I mean, it was a pristine condition. Well, when I took the back off, I discovered there's no hard drive. Apparently, whatever happened was with the hard drive. So, I do have a couple extra hard drives. So I'm like, you know what? I'll get to this eventually. Midnight has been messing with my laptop over there a lot. And he's got the monitor broke in the bottom corner from him pushing up against it, and there's a piece missing. And I'm just gonna use my laptop until it breaks completely. But once again, my laptop seems to be working fine, so I'm still using it. Now, this laptop here, like I said, it was pristine. I got it home. I took the back off. No dust, no dirt. The fan was clean. I don't know how long they had this before it broke down, but apparently they didn't use it. Or whoever was using it didn't use it a lot. But I did hear, they did tell me, well, when music was playing, it wasn't very loud. You could barely hear it. Videos the same way. Well, that had lots to do with their speakers that they have. These are just generic cheap speakers that plug into the earphone plug. These speakers do not have an external power source, so they are really bad speakers. If you have a laptop and you need speakers, get something that actually has a plug that you can plug into a wall for extra power, because just plugging your speakers into something like this is not going to work very well. The reason I'm making this video is I'm really kind of upset. I saw a listing on Facebook for somebody needing a computer or laptop. I contacted them. I took pictures. I put Linux Mint on a flash drive, which I actually already had on the flash drive, and I loaded Linux Mint up through the flash drive, so they could see exactly what it'll do. I did delete everything that has their name on it and any other people I've been talking to on Facebook, chat, messenger. Basically, this took about 3 hours. I told them I have this. I showed them, what it can do, just with Linux off the flash drive. I told them I would install it for them if they wanted that. First, they want to know if I'd install Windows 10 for them. I would not do that. I will not do that. To install Windows 10, you have to jump through so many hoops, and Microsoft wants so much of your information that, I've done that for people before, but they had to be right here when I did it, so they could put in their personal information, because I'm not giving Microsoft mine. So they want to know if I can put Windows 7 on it. I said I have Windows 7, but it cannot be updated. Microsoft no longer supports it. We talked, it took this guy like 5-10 minutes to respond to me every time I said something. I took pictures, sent pictures of, what it was doing, everything. I told him I had a couple hard drives. One was 160 gig, one was 60 gig. I went ahead and put the 160 gig in there because he said he wanted a laptop, and he said he would pick it up later tonight whenever it's fine. I said that's fine. Just give me like a couple hours, to take care of everything. And right here you see a lot of stuff is blanked out. That's because this is where I was telling the guy how to get to my house, and I really prefer that not to be online. And I told him what it would come with. This right here, this kind of really ticked me off. Let me go back. I asked him when does he want to get it. Okay, up here. It's up here. He said, ha ha ha, thank you. I told him if he wanted to put emulators or games on there, he could. When do you want to come get it? I waited for over an hour for this guy to say anything, so I figured something happened. Maybe the internet went down. So then I go, hello? And then, sorry, I had to go get gas. What? Alright, you're talking to someone on the computer about giving you a free laptop and you leave? And don't even have the nerve to tell them, hey, I gotta go, and I'll check back with you on this. No, I was seriously on Facebook for an hour waiting for this jerk to respond to me, and I thought something may have happened to their internet connection. But no, he just left. I should have told him go to hell right there, but I didn't. So I asked him when do you want to get it. He said any time. He can get it in 2 hours. That's okay. That's fine. I said in about 30 minutes or so it should be good to go, because I already had Linux installed. By this time I was already updating it. And right here, I actually put Linux on it for him. I marked out what he was going by. I don't know if he's using this on a different computer or not. But right there, it is installed for him. And there's the date. So I'm like, I waited. Now this is at 5:51 p.m. I was done at 5:51 p.m. He said give him 2 hours, and that was probably about 4:30. So by 6:30, 7 at the latest, this guy should have been here to get this. So I waited. 7 o'clock rolls around, nothing. 8 o'clock, nothing. 9 o'clock, nothing. 10 o'clock, nothing. My girlfriend comes home from work, and he's still not here. I don't know if this guy was just screwing around or wanting to screw with people, but it really kind of upset me. If this is the type of people, things people do, and believe me, I've been through this numerous times with people. They say they're coming to get something, and they never show up, or they show up 2 or 3 days later. I'm really getting kind of tired of this. I don't do this for money. I don't get paid to do this. I get my hands on laptops, desktops, fix them up best I can. If I can't fix it, it gets recycled. If I can fix it, I donate it. So this kind of really upset me. I mean, $126 laptop, that's what they cost on eBay right now. And he never showed up. That's after I installed Linux for him, and updated everything, wasted my time, and now I'm going to have to delete that hard drive, delete the partitions on the hard drive, and then repartition that hard drive for me to even be able to use that hard drive. So, I'm kind of really upset right now. I mean, the laptop is in pristine condition, especially now that I put a hard drive in it. It has his username, his password, and he did not even bother to show up. When I went to contact him to find out, when he was coming to get this, I couldn't contact him through Facebook because he removed his ad that he posted saying he needed a laptop so he could go to school. He removed his ad. So I couldn't contact him through Facebook anymore after that. I mean, so I'm like, this is through Facebook. But like I said, I deleted everything that had to do with his name or, the other people I talked to are usually here, and I deleted all that. He was down here. I deleted that. So, I mean, what kind of person would do something like this? It wasted my time completely. I sat around and waited for this guy to show up. He never did. I mean, this is the next day at, 5:30 at night. You can't go by this clock because we have a dual boot, and you can't go by that clock. Let's see if I can get his. Put his password in. That sure ain't my password. But I'm like, I was so upset because of this. How can you do this to somebody when they're willing to give you a $120+ laptop, $130 laptop, whatever? And see that? The welcome screen even pops up. Nothing other than this has been installed and updated, has been done with this laptop. It was ready to go. Bluetooth is set up. Everything's ready. And, I mean, this is not the first time people have done this. But, at least this guy didn't show up. And then me find this laptop on Facebook or being sold on Facebook or Craigslist an hour later. That has happened to me like 3 times already, where I've given somebody a laptop or a desktop, and I generally try to stay away from desktops because I just don't have room for them. But if I know I can fix it and unload it on somebody really quick, I can do that. But I mean, I have seen like 3, maybe 4 that I've given away in the past year be up for sale within an hour, maybe a week of me giving it away. Like I said, this pristine condition. No cracks, no breaks, perfect strain. All that was wrong with it, I think this thing actually had a bad hard drive that they didn't use it very long and the hard drive went out. That's what it seems to me. And then they weren't happy when it was working because they couldn't hear hardly anything through these speakers. I know where they got the speakers. That the laptop speakers are almost as loud, if not as loud, as these speakers. And they got the speakers to make it louder. Unfortunately, they got the wrong kind of speakers and it didn't make it any louder. And then apparently the hard drive crashed. So, I don't know what it is with these HP ProBooks. This is the second one I've got my hands on like this. And, in like 6 months. Personally, I'd rather get my hands on Dells. But, it's like Dells don't break down like this. So, anyway, I'm really upset with this guy. I'm upset he wasted my time. And right here, like I said, that's his username. That's on that computer right now. And that's when I was done with it. So, yeah, I'm really upset. I guess human nature really is scummy and trashy. But, what can you do? But I just wanted to rant a little bit because I'm so upset about this. Alright, I appreciate everybody watching my videos. Thanks. And everyone have a good day. Bye.